Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Rikishi has been supporting his sons from the background throughout their rise to fame in WWE. After backing Jey Uso to win the World Championship at WrestleMania, it seems that the Hall of Famer is now backing his youngest son to potentially become his next challenger. The real-life Bloodline member shared an image of Solo Sikoa on his Instagram holding the Money in the Bank contract and captioned it with Sikoa's theme song lyric, "Taking it all." The former tribal chief won the MITB qualifier match this past Friday on SmackDown. Could it finally be time for Solo Sikoa to step up and prove that he has what it takes to make it as a solo star and a potential world champion? Despite being on SmackDown, with John Cena's retirement tour taking all the headlines, it wouldn't be too surprising if Solo Sikoa won the Money in the Bank contract and cashed it in on the World Heavyweight Champion instead. After all, the winner can choose to challenge whoever they want to a match or just cash in when they see the champion at their weakest. Traditionally, the Money in the Bank contract has been most associated with heels since it is seen as a sneaky way to cut corners and become champion. So Solo Sikoa would be the perfect winner. Rikishi's other son, Jimmy Uso, was in the same qualifying match as Solo Sikoa this past Friday, but came up short when his younger brother was able to get the pin. Unless there is a last-chance qualifying match for all the losers in the build-up, Jimmy Uso won't be part of the match this year, of course. It would be interesting to see which one of his sons Rikishi backed if they were both part of the Money in the Bank ladder match on June 7th. In a bombshell update that could send shockwaves through the WWE universe, WWE Hall of Famer Rikishi has come forward with a bold statement of support for one of the most controversial and unpredictable members of the Bloodline ahead of the Money in the Bank Premium Live event. With the landscape of WWE still reeling from the fallout of WrestleMania 41 and internal turmoil shaking the foundation of one of the most dominant factions in modern history, Rikishi's words have ignited fierce debate across locker rooms, social media, and among the WWE fanbase worldwide. The Samoan dynasty has long commanded respect, legacy, and dominance, but as internal power struggles continue to unfold following Roman Reigns' heartbreaking loss on the grandest stage of them all eyes have turned to what's next for the Bloodline and who will carry the torch forward into a volatile new chapter. In an exclusive interview shared on a popular wrestling podcast this weekend, Rikishi made an emotional yet firm endorsement of Solo Sikoa, his own blood and one of the most polarizing figures on SmackDown today, to not only compete in the upcoming Money in the Bank ladder match, but to win it and cement his place as the next potential world champion. Rikishi didn't mince words when addressing the current state of the Bloodline in WWE's evolving hierarchy. Solo Sikoa has the fire, Rikishi declared. He's dangerous, he's focused, and he's hungry. Everyone talks about how the Bloodline is crumbling. Maybe it is. But that doesn't mean the Bloodline ends. It evolves. And Solo's the future, whether people like it or not. This sudden public vote of confidence comes at a time when Solo Sikoa has been under intense scrutiny, not only for his increasingly brutal in-ring tactics, but for the power moves he's made behind the scenes within the new version of the Bloodline. Following Roman Reigns' loss and apparent retreat from WWE programming in the weeks since WrestleMania, Solo has emerged as the de facto leader of a renegade version of the faction. With Tama Tonga by his side, and rumblings that more family members may be added to his group, Solo has stepped out of the shadows and into the spotlight. However, not all fans, and certainly not all members of the NOI family, have been thrilled by his methods. But Rikishi's update is more than just an endorsement. Sources close to the Hall of Famer suggest that he has been in direct communication with Solo Sikoa over the past few weeks, attempting to mentor him from afar amid WWE's chaotic climate. One source noted, Rikishi knows what it means to stand alone. He's been there, and he sees a lot of himself in Solo, a young man determined to make his mark, no matter who stands in his way. Indeed, the similarities are undeniable. Rikishi, once known for his shocking heel turn in 2000 in alignment with major power players of the Attitude Era, knows the price of ambition. He was the man who famously did it for The Rock, But Solo Sikoa has made it clear he's doing it for himself. While Roman Reigns operated as the tribal chief with calculated precision and psychological warfare, Solo is blunt force trauma incarnate. He speaks with his fists, his chair shots, and his Simone spike. And if Rikishi's recent comments are any indication, the veteran believes that's exactly what WWE needs right now. He's not here to play games. Solo is here to take what's his. I see that briefcase in his future, and I see championship gold not far behind, Rikishi said, referencing the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase, which guarantees the winner a shot at a WWE World title anytime, anywhere. If people want to sleep on him, let them. It'll be the worst mistake they ever make. This statement has set off a flurry of reactions among current WWE superstars, legends, and analysts. On WWE's The Bump, Booker T and Matt Camp debated the implications of Rikishi's words. "It's a game changer," Booker said. "If you've got a Hall of Famer like Rikishi backing you, that speaks volumes. But Solo has to deliver. It's one thing to be dangerous. It's another to be smart. You gotta be smart to win Money in the Bank. That's a whole different beast." Meanwhile, other names in the locker room reportedly feel that Rikishi's support may embolden Solo to continue what some are calling his reign of fear. Over the last month, Sikoa has taken out several WWE stars in brutal post-match beatdowns. Last week on SmackDown, he blindsided LA Knight with a steel chair, leaving the megastar writhing in pain while Tama Tonga stood guard, expressionless. Just days later, Knight took to social media with a bruised ribcage and a fiery message. "Solo, you better hope you win that briefcase, because when I get cleared, I'm gonna bury you before you even get the chance to cash in." The stakes have never been higher. With the Money in the Bank ladder match shaping up to be one of the most anticipated in recent years, speculation is swirling about who will qualify and who might emerge victorious. LA Knight, Drew McIntyre, Braun Breaker, and Santos Escobar have all been rumored entrants. But Solo Sikoa, with Rikishi now publicly backing him, may just have the most to gain and the most to prove. Some insiders are questioning whether Rikishi's update signals something deeper, a power shift within the Anoa'i family itself. Ever since the Bloodline saga began unraveling, there has been growing talk of division between branches of the dynasty. Roman Reigns' prolonged absence and apparent disinterest in reclaiming order has left a vacuum, and Solo's ruthless ascension may be filling it. There have even been whispers that Rikishi's statement is not just about belief in Solo's talent, but a strategic move to position him as the new tribal chief, whether the WWE Universe is ready for it or not. One thing is certain: Money in the Bank could become the night Solo Sikoa finally breaks away from being the enforcer and becomes a true headliner. For too long he has been the muscle, the silence, the last resort. But now, with Rikishi's blessing and a briefcase potentially in his grasp, Solo could be standing on the precipice of a legacy-defining moment. But the road will not be easy. Several reports have emerged suggesting that WWE officials are divided on whether Solo should even be booked into the match. Some believe it would be better storytelling to hold him back until SummerSlam, while others argue that the time is now, and that denying him could risk a backlash, especially in light of Rikishi's public stance. Triple H, who has taken a firm hand in creative direction post-WrestleMania, reportedly views Solo as a long-term main eventer. However, he's also said to be wary of pushing him too far too fast. Interestingly, another wrinkle in the story emerged earlier this week when Jey Uso, Solo's estranged brother and former Bloodline member, posted a cryptic tweet. "Some people gotta crash and burn before they see the light." While many fans interpreted this as a subtle dig at Solo's tactics, others believe Jey may be teasing a future clash between the brothers, perhaps one that could come to a head if Solo wins the Money in the Bank contract. WWE has leaned into the buzz, teasing a major Bloodline shakeup set for an upcoming episode of SmackDown. The company's social channels have shared a mysterious graphic featuring Roman Reigns' broken crown, a cracked tribal chief necklace, and a looming silhouette, widely believed to represent Solo. Could this be the night he officially declares himself the new leader? Or could someone else, perhaps a returning Jacob Fatu or even The Rock, intervene before Solo takes full control? For now, Solo Sikoa remains silent. He hasn't acknowledged Rikishi's endorsement publicly, nor has he responded to any of the social media firestorm erupting in its wake. But those who know Solo say he doesn't need to. His actions in the ring speak loud enough. And if he does earn a spot in the Money in the Bank match, fans should expect one thing: carnage. Solo has made it his mission to tear down every pillar of the old bloodline and build a new dynasty in its place. Whether he walks out of the match with the briefcase or not, one thing is becoming increasingly clear: the era of silent enforcers is over. The monster is speaking now, and his name is Solo Sikoa. With just weeks to go before Money in the Bank, the WWE Universe will be watching closely to see how this story unfolds. Will Rikishi's prophecy come true? Will Solo Sikoa rise to the top of WWE with the world title contract in hand? Or will the past, the family, the failures, the betrayals, catch up with him before he reaches the top of the ladder? Only time will tell. But in the eyes of one proud father, one defiant Hall of Famer, and one dangerous young warrior, the future is already written in blood. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.